I want to go back to something that you've talked about and written on and was very much in the public eye a year ago, and that's Julian Assange and WikiLeaks and Bradley Manning. But a different take on it. So,
okay. Bradley Manning should be shot. I know he's only a young person.
I understand.
But I believe, or he should be given a sentence twice as long as Jonathan Bartlett.
So here's my question. Is it possible to have an effective public debate on whether and in what circumstances it is appropriate for information to be made available to the public?
Oh, no, there's a clear Espionage Act.
Oh, understood.
Okay, so
Okay.
if you violated the Espionage Act, now the second question is Assange. He's not an American citizen.
I'm not even talking about Assange himself. I just want to raise the public policy issue. If there's something going on that is known by somebody to be illegal, and I'm not saying that's the case here, if there is, are there circumstances in which an insider should be considered, allowed, or enabled from a conscience perspective to disclose?
No, not if there's a law. The issue of
or yes, and suffer the consequences under the law. That would be better.
No, civil disobedience.
Right, that's what I'm asking you about.
Merits punishment.
Of course, that's the definition.
Otherwise, we don't have a nation of laws. So we're going to make an exception for one point of view or another.
I'm just asking you if you can see a circumstance in which somebody would exercise their conscience.
In my view, I mean, the real question, which deserves debate, is whether the media, like the New York Times, when it leaked information that destroyed national security programs, in my view, the editor should have been prosecuted. I don't know, and if our Constitution doesn't allow it, or if the law doesn't allow it, because the Constitution wouldn't have one way or other on this. If the law wouldn't allow it, doesn't allow it, then there should be a law to bar newspapers, particularly they were appealed to by the White House. This was classified information, they knew it was, and it would destroy a program designed to protect the American people. The vexed issue here is always that there's always a trade-off between liberty and security. Mm-hmm. We have lost enormous liberties in this country because of the first the Palestinian terrorists and then the Islamic terrorists. I'm ancient by now, and I can easily remember getting on airplanes where you just walked onto the airplane. You didn't have to be searched. I happen to have an artificial hip, and I travel a lot, so I have.
Takes a lot of time.
I could be one of the
poster
quality
child.
Control people for the search for the TSA.